Why hello there, I'm Maris, this is GamerQuest, and this is Dragon Extinction VR. Do want to thank the devs for giving me a copy of this to take a look at. You should remember this because there is a PC version of this same exact game, and I do believe that both of these can play with each other. So we're going to take a look around. These zones are huge, man. We're going to look around, gather stuff. Now, if you remember from the PC version, they have crafting, they have all sorts of different stuff like that. So, you know, you're going to want to gather wood, gather herbs to make potions, or for weapons and armor, leathers, all sorts of stuff like that. So, as you can see, I'm selecting a spell there. Oops. I kept knocking in and sometimes, turning myself. The spell effects in this are amazing. Wait till I, you know, have some fun with this. The second half, we're going to take a look at all the spells that I have the ability to use, after gaining a couple basic levels. And, man, do they look great in person. It's a really beautiful environment. Again, this whole thing you can walk around, and it's big. There's an area that we can't even see that's over the mountains. Me being all excited that I killed a red panda. Now, if you see how it says iron ore, you can see it kind of gives you like a HUD. As you're playing, I can tell you that the HUD is not nearly as up in your eyesight as it is while I'm watching it on the screen. But again, it's not really meant to be played on a flat screen. This is the VR version. However, it is generally the same HUD as the PC version. It's just more free-floating. Now, this is one of those VR games that you do use the, whatchamacallit, the joystick to move. However, it does not, it doesn't follow your head movement. So as long as you keep going forward and adjust for the way you're walking, like the way you're looking on the joystick, you can actually continue to walk forward and look around, which I love, because I like looking around while I walk. There's some parkour in this that we're going to check out. There's also a sprint as well, but you have stamina, so it does run out, you know, so you can't just keep sprinting. You can see the iron ore, the information coming right up on top there. Now, these do have a range. You do need to pay attention to that. You can see I'm from way too far back. I gotta be a troublemaker, right? These guys are big. The stags are huge. terrible killing all the raccoons. They do have a lot of mobs too, big variation. There's red pandas, raccoons, foxes, wolves, I think like coyotes. There's deer, stags, does, like, you know, it's quite a range, and a lot of them, as you can see by the map. I'm just taking a look around, again, taking in the sights. As you can see, there's some skills and everything. There's attribute points to put in. It's pretty much a standard RPG. Again, when you go back into your hub, there's a quest board. As you level and things like that, you can select more and more quests, and then that's where all your vendors and your crafters are and things like that too. A lot of ground to cover. A lot of ground to cover. As you can see, that double arrow that's coming up, that's me accidentally holding the one button down to jump. Again, they do have some parkour in this. You do have the ability to jump and things like that, so... trying, but I'm so out of range. The special effects in this are great, though. Even like the lit, like, ashen pieces that come off as you kill it, or as it dissipates. Really, really beautifully done in person. Killing the foxes. If I remember correctly, there it is. Yes, I was going to say, they have chests and things like that hidden all over these maps, too. So, like, if you keep looking around, you will find a hidden nook and cranny, chests, you know, rare mobs, things like that. Like, they hide stuff around pretty darn good. And again, if you have people that have this, you can also play this online, multiplayer, go out as a team. Coming up on a water basin. And look, we still have a ton of places to go and check out. As you can see, the road is leading us up and around. There's roads that go into the mountains that lead to dead ends. Like I said, this expansive maps. Trudge up the hill. So you're actually going to see one of the dead ends right there, as you can see. Again, they've got, it's crazy the amount of stuff all the way over there. I mean, and You know, it's not necessarily easy to tell in this because it looks a little weird due to it being actually for VR. But when you're in it and you're looking around and this stuff is like so far away because you're seeing it in the right perspective, it's like, oh my god. Here we have a, like a checkpoint. You can see on the bottom it tells you, you know, what you're expected to do. I've been floating around looking at stuff. The UI is your standard, like, red globe, blue globe, red's your health, blue's your mana type thing. That green line is where your spell's gonna fire, just so, you know. You can kind of figure out, as you can see, I'm a little more than half health, half mana right now. Killing the red panda. A horrible person. And if you notice, it gave me the loot for both of the mobs there, both the fox and the raccoon, which is the red panda, but it's the raccoon model. Those guys are big, like real big. Yeah, level 3. Good stuff. The bags in the road and everything, I want to loot them. I was trying to loot them earlier, but they're not lootable, at least in the ones in this. Start so far back. I just gotta, you know, I gotta just go for it and get closer. Swing and a miss. So obviously you have the option to leave, or you can stay in that area and continue to farm and things like that. You don't have to leave. So as you can see, we're just gonna walk along here. Now, I picked a mage. You can do a ranged person, you can do a warrior. They have a couple different classes to play as, so... This bookstore is adorable. So as you can see, I've got 6 attribute points. Now you can see there is a small set of spells here. So right now I'm loading my bar up. I'm gonna put points in the 3 of them. I didn't have enough points for the healing, but, you know, another level up, and that would be a problem. Forgot to put the points in them. As you can see, they're dull right now. They're not lit up, so... Now, every skill point, you know, I'm just getting, like, my basic range of spells and things like that, because you're going to run into mobs that require certain spells. However, when you go to... You know, when you get back into that skills thing, the more points you add into the skill, obviously the stronger it gets. So there's levels to them as well. So here we're doing a bandit one. You can see they start you out. They give you a little oomph. I'm looking around for everything, and here's our first. Let's back up. Just checking my stuff out. So you see, this is 10 bandits. Unfortunately, there's no hotkeying the potions. So here we go. It's electric. Oops. Look how cool this is. Oh, it looks so good. That spray, as you can see, does hit enemies to the side, so if you're going to use this, just be sure you don't have anybody nearby. That's an enemy. So onto the ice. Again, all of these looked really good. Look how good that looks. I actually do get close up to one once this gentleman dies. As it fades, look how cool that looks. This water ball looks great too. The water effects on this are amazing. How good that looks. I can use my staff to slap people around, too. You see, I was out of mana. I had to hit him. Get myself some manners back. I like the water ball. I think the water ball looks really, really good. Again, you can, if you want to focus on just one spell and put skill points all into like a single spell or just a few spells and keep it simple, you absolutely can. It's you know, whatever you want. But again, you do have to pick your class that you want. So again, I am playing a mage. That's why I have all the, you know, the spells and things like that available to me. If you were to play a warrior, you'd have more warrior-esque skills. Oh, and what do we have here? Ghosties. And it's long enough. How cheap is that? Gotta do what you gotta do, right? And then we got some skellies. I was hoping the water would electrify, but... Nice crit there. Dead again. Dead some more. I never sold things off when I was at the location, but as you can see, you can pull things out as long as you have a loot bag open. And, you know, transfer. As you see, I'm screwing around here. Now for some parkour. Let's try again. I'll tell you what, the first jump on this wasn't too much of an issue. The second jump was, though. That's for sure. Tried to jog there and do it, didn't work. After all that nothing up there, I was so salty. So salty, you don't even understand. was probably one of the single most salty people you could ever meet. Devs did a really good job on this, though. This is just as good as the PC version, and it is the same thing, except you've got the ability to play it in the regular PC, you know, keyboard, mouse, no issues, or be in it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, look at this beautiful landscape, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to donate, go to gamerquest.tv/donate, and I will see you on the next video.